Hello and welcome to The Word is Given. I'm Rick, the Divine Scribe, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're continuing our journey through the Gospel of Mark. Mark tells us that Jesus went to Capernaum. When the Sabbath came, he entered the synagogue and began to teach. Then Mark tells us something that has fascinated me for years. The people were amazed at his teachings. I've often wondered, what was it about his words that turned into the ordinary Sabbath into what they would never forget? Can you imagine being there? You're expecting another familiar Sabbath, another familiar teacher. Then Jesus begins to speak. There's something different about him. Not louder, not more dramatic, not trying to impress anybody. Yet somehow, everyone in the room senses they're hearing the truth in a way they've never heard before. Mark says he taught with authority, not like the teachers of the law. That word, authority, has always caught my attention, because real authority doesn't usually have to shout. It doesn't need to intimidate. It doesn't rely on fear. It simply carries the quiet confidence of truth. Then everything changes. A man possessed by an impure spirit suddenly cries out, "What do you want with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Can you imagine the silence that must have filled that room? If I had been there, I think my heart would have been racing. Every eye would have turned toward Jesus. Instead of panic, instead of fear, Jesus simply speaks. Be quiet. Come out of him. That's it. No performance, no spectacle, just authority. And the Spirit obeys. The people are stunned. They begin asking one another, what is this? A new teaching? And with authority, even the spirits obey him. It's easy to read those verses quickly. But these were ordinary people just like you and people just like me. I don't think they walked away saying, well, that was interesting. I think they walked away knowing they had experienced something they would never forget. That's one reason this passage speaks so deeply to me. Years ago, I took part in a spirit circle with about 15 people. We had gathered with one purpose, to pray, to help troubled souls find peace, and to ask Jesus and the archangels to guide them into the light. It was quiet work, compassionate work, and everyone there took it seriously. As the evening went on, something changed. The room became intensely cold. Nobody said a word. It wasn't frightening, just unmistakably different. The woman leading our circle told us she believed that a higher spirit was present with us. She felt that the presence had come to encourage us in the work that we were doing. Whether someone shares that interpretation or not, I can only tell you what I experienced. One by one, that spirit stood behind each one of us. Each of us felt what was believed was a blessing. It was peaceful. It was deeply moving. And I've never forgotten it. No, I'm not saying that the experience was the same as standing in the synagogue with Jesus. Not at all. but it helps me imagine what those people may have felt. When something touches you so deeply that you walk away knowing you'll never quite be the same again, and you don't forget it. Maybe that's what the true spiritual authority really is. Not control, not manipulation, not fear, but a love and a truth so genuine that something inside you quietly says, this is different. I'll probably share more of my own experiences from time to time. Not because they're the point. They're not. Jesus is the point. Always. My hope is that together we'll continue exploring who Jesus really was and what he was trying to show us. We'll also look honestly at places where religion may have drifted a bit from his message of compassion and truth and love. I don't claim to have every answer. I'm still learning. And maybe we can learn together. If today's episode made you think, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What stood out to you in this passage? What do you think the people experienced that day? If you enjoy these conversations, please like and subscribe to The Word is Given so you won't miss any future episodes. I'm Rick, the Divine Scribe. Thank you for spending time with me. And remember, the Word is given. I'll see you next time.